Hello and welcome, ladies and gentlemen. It's time for the finals here of the Ahmedabad Stop and the Cobx Masters 2018. And guess what? This is our fifth city, which means after this game, we're officially halfway through the series. I'm excited here, even though it's a little bit earlier than we're used to here. Some of these players do have a flight to catch later on, which means the game starting in the before noon, which of course means even earlier for me here in Germany. And even earlier for my boy Ads joining me today. How are you doing?
Oh, I'm doing pretty good, man. I'm excited for these games.
Yeah.
It's going to be some good games.
Hopefully. I mean, we've seen D9 slug it out yesterday against the Trash Talkers, funnily enough. That was quite the series here. Very scrappy gameplay. Certainly nothing too smooth. Nothing too
Clean.
nothing too clean. Certainly from D9 as well. They've had some decent drafts though, so curious to see what they can do here as they ban out the Shrek and the Axe and the Windrun. All of these are heroes that Reckoning Esports do have played a lot. Just look at that Dota buff. Start with the Scarif Mage. But at the end of the day, Team D9, they're a stack of like a bunch of ancient players. And if you look at Reckoning Esports players, then you have at least 3 Immortals and a couple of Divine players to work with. So there's certainly a bit of a skill gap here. We'll show if we'll see if that actually shows in the draft as well as in gameplay.
Yeah, in a team environment, it can be a lot different.
All right, Night Stalker Jakiro opening. What do you make of that?
Definitely a really strong offlane already. If they do that, they have a lot of magic damage, really tanky support, an offlane hero. That is if they decide to dual lane that in the Radiant. But that could also just be a position 5 Jakiro who could go to the safe lane. I mean, the draft is really open because Night Stalker can also go position 4 as well as offlane. It doesn't really reveal much.
Yeah. Like I've seen Naga Siren, Night Stalker lanes, things like that, even to be very effective because you've 2 good nukes to work with. And if you're too far forward as a support from D9, you might not be ready for that kind of burst. Especially with the slow on top of the minus armor, getting some extra right clicks in. Like, it's very powerful indeed, but we'll see. As for now, Scarif Mage is pretty solid offlane support in first place as well. And now with the Doom, yeah, it's just more or less standard here.
Doom Sky, that's a very strong lane.
Yep.
So many heroes that can lane versus that. Usually people would have to try lane that. Or just a really strong dual lane.
Radiant team.
And the Warlock is banned, so don't have that easy out essentially.
Yeah.
And that's also I don't know. I hate bagging on Jakiro because he's one of my favorite heroes, but he feels kind of weak in these situations in the early levels anyway. Because Dual Breath, as good as it is, like it's not nearly as powerful as the Scarif Mage spam.
10 seconds remaining.
No, it's not, but it offers more of a utility than Arcane Bolt does, right?
Yeah.
The slow is really nice. It can set up for a lot of things, like for example, a Jakiro Monkey King lane. Monkey King can really make use of that slow, whereas if it was a Monkey King Scarif lane and he was casting Arcane Bolt, it'd be a lot different. I believe even if he did level concussive shot level 1.
Yeah.
Still be better off, you know. Being Jakiro, you're this really tanky support hero, can like position himself between the wave and the enemy hero and just cast his stuff and trade hits. Or Scarf's a bit different. He's pretty squishy. He does a lot of damage with that Arcane Bolt. No slow till he levels concussive shot.
Yeah. So a couple of different ways to go about
10
it.
seconds remaining.
Scarif Mage certainly can't really engage into a man fight where he's taking as much as he's dishing out, essentially.
Yeah.
That's for sure. But hey, I guess that's what the Doom is for.
Yeah. Doom's there just standing between Scarif and the enemy carry. Make sure Scarif just safely use clarities and spam his spells.
No.
There's no issue there. That's why usually you have to try lane it because those heroes are really strong.
Yep.
And together, similar to like X Guy.
Oh, for now we have some more bands to work with. As both of these teams taking a little bit of extra reserve time to think about their strat going forward as well. But Lifesteal and the Spectre taken away from Reckoning Esports. So I would assume that they've been at the venue yesterday and also looked over the shoulders of their prospective opponents. Seeing both of these carries work decently well for Team D9.
Yeah, both carries that are really good at joining early fights without many items.
10
Just need
seconds remaining.
infest or haunt and immediately fight with them.
5
Be pretty
seconds
strong.
remaining.
They're also pretty self-sustainable. Spec though, right? The hero doesn't really die though, so
Yep.
depending on where they want to go with a dual lane off lane, this heroes could have been annoying.
Yeah. Still, certainly that offlane is open unless they want to run the Night Stalker there. Either way, you'd want to look for another solid 4-position support to help out there.
Yeah, the next pick should reveal a lot.
Yeah.
Radiant.
A lot of the classic ones have been taken already, like Windrunner, Skyrath,
Team pick.
or taken or banned out, I should say, and
Div Prophet.
trade for DP.
Yeah, they have a lot of push already. They have a lot of push. They're probably planning on stomping their lanes with these strong lanes and then just going around pushing towers with liquid fire and exorcism. That's what I can see from their draft so far.
Yep.
Especially if they go around nighttime, the 4-minute nighttime. Catapult spawns at 5. You can kind of time that with exorcism mid.
Yep.
They want to play that.
5 seconds
That'd be
remaining.
very early timing.
Yeah, it
depending
would
on
be.
what-
It's just
yeah.
a perfect timing to get a tier 1.
There's very few
Especially
teams that
on-
can actually stop that in their tracks, unless you can keep the wave pushed out completely.
Oh, you're
with something
stronger
like a
than
Shadow
them.
Fiend. Yeah.
But there are many heroes stronger than Night Stalker at nighttime. Like right at nighttime, 4
Yeah.
minutes in. So many heroes that can actually stand up to Night Stalker, especially Jakiro and Death Prophet. They're like some of the strongest early game heroes.
So I starting to worry about picking up some deep push here for D9.
Radiant team
We'll see
pick.
what they pick. Elder Titan's
Right.
perfect.
Mm.
Allows them to set up
Dire
for all their
team
spells
pick.
and it adds delay, which is needed. It's good against push.
Yeah.
And they react with Clockwork. Clockwork's pretty good against Elder Titan as well. You see him throw out his spirit and charge his stomp. And you hook him. And if you can run at him and use battery assault and his stomp, he can never use it.
Yep.
He's just constantly gonna get interrupted and very annoying. And as you see, they also have long cast points on Doom.
10
Doom takes like forever
remaining.
to use his Infernal Blade and Doom, like his Doom, like ult,
5 seconds remaining.
Very good. Clockwork's very good.
I wonder if they're ever going to rename that.
Yeah,
So
I don't
people
know.
are not confused about when they say Doom. Hey, Doom uses Doom. The Doom was really good. I mean, not the hero. He was a freaking idiot running in like that, but the ultimate was still alright.
Yeah.
It's a little bit
People
interesting
usually
how that
call
works.
him Doombringer.
Yeah. That does make sense, actually. It's one of these old names, isn't it, that
Radiant
survives.
team
Yeah.
ban.
All loose.
Master, Nyx, Furion.
That's nice. Elder Titan Void Skyrath Mage, that's a lot of magic damage. It's also
Oh,
a
yeah.
nice lot of setup. They have some real nice team fight. They find any hero, they like chrono it, and they Skyl, he's dead. Can also stomp, disengage, and re-engage. Can stomp versus the pushes. I'm liking their lineup a lot. It's a
10
nice react pick
seconds
to the
remaining.
Clockwork. Doesn't really care about cogs. Can
Yep.
jump out.
Dire team ban.
Yeah, you're right. It's
Yeah.
pretty powerful. I mean, the only thing that I'm always worried about with these kind of heroes is like how much farm are you going to get a lane and the reliance on the ultimates. Like, what can they do when they do not have the Chronosphere?
On they definitely have long cooldowns.
10
Dire.
seconds remaining. Dire
Like
team
they're not
pick.
gonna be completely reliant on chrono, and you'll see why. The mid hero is gonna be a damage dealer.
Yeah.
Like a straight up damage dealer. Maybe
Like Lina here or something like that.
yeah, they need some straight up damage. Lena's good. Anything that sets them inside Chronosphere, you see that Radiant, Burnout, Invoker. It's one of the better heroes of Faceless Void.
10
Perfects and
seconds
strikes,
remaining.
perfect meteors and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Everyone's
Yep.
seen it.
5 seconds
There's also a ton of
remaining.
other heroes that could be good. Like Lena, for example. Yeah, Lena's good. If they had less pick, which they don't, TA might have been good. TA probably might actually no, never mind. They have Death Prophet.
Yeah,
But
it's a bit awkward.
the Lightning versus Death Prophet, right? I forgot about that. But yeah, they're gonna need some damage inside Chronosphere. Conker's good as well.
Oh yeah.
Conker adds to the team fight, doesn't care about
Just-
PP in
Yeah.
lane. Bottom's very good as well.
Radiant team pick.
Awkward.
There's your damage.
That works.
Yeah, I wouldn't have guessed that hero in a million years.
Yeah.
That's just kind of a hero you run if you have like a niche player who's really good at it.
Oh yeah. A friend of mine is that guy that just
Just
pulls
goes-
that out in battle cups. That and Meepo
10
and
seconds
Lone
remaining.
Druid. These kind of super
Really
niche
complex
heroes.
heroes.
Yeah.
5 seconds
Yeah, with high
remaining.
skill
And-
caps.
But it's like, oh yeah, these guys have no idea. And
Yeah.
this is an Arc 1 game, and then the game's just
This is
quite
great.
by default almost.
All the Titan sets up the spirits from Ogwarden perfectly. Just a stomp and the spirit and then flux, and that's a dead hero.
Yeah.
There's also damage inside the Chronosphere. Ogwarden has a range talent as well. So he can build Dragonlance. He can land all of his spells perfectly in the Chronosphere. He can use his bubble inside the Chronosphere.
Bubble on a bubble.
Yeah,
The bubble
Although-
masters.
he's pretty vulnerable to clockwork.
Yeah. Um. Yeah, I mean, I've seen enough Arc Ones in my time to know what that hero can do. He can be shut down, but it takes a lot of effort. If he gets his farm going, like there's gonna be split push and crazy amount of team fight at the same time.
Yeah,
And even in lane, like it's even for Death Prophet, it's not gonna be easy for her to sustain herself, right? Just with the ghost spam, because that's like what, a 4-second cooldown?
yeah. Spark Ray 4-second cooldown. It has a talent that lowers it as well.
Oh god. The once Arc 1 hits level 6, you have two
He
of
also
those.
He also has a talent that raises it by like more than double the damage to like 600.
You may now
Close our
select
eyes
Alright.
on
your
that once we
heroes.
get into the
Medusa.
game, but Medusa.
Yeah,
Late game insurance.
yeah. So Scarf Doom are gonna own top really hard.
Plan anyway.
Unless we see some like trialing with like Clockwork, Medusa, Jakiro, then it's gonna be a really difficult lane. Because Doom
Yeah.
could just free farm in that lane, and so can Scarf Mage.
Mm,
Deuce has got like one of the lowest like EHPs in the game, which
yeah.
is really low armor, really low HP.
Same time, if you do have Jakiro and Clockwork there to the kind of screen for you and
Yeah, but
create
then it's
chaos, then you
still
just
a
basically
bottom.
throw in the Mystic Snake and can do potentially a lot of damage. Set up for some kills on Doom if he's not careful even.
Yeah, they'll probably tri-lane the Medusa. No, tri-lane with Medusa, not against them.
Yeah. Well, here we are. Quick pause, make sure that everyone's on the same page. But it's a Reckoning Esports here on the Radiant side up against Team D9. Reckoning, they've got the default win in the semifinals as their opponents had to pull out. D9, that's quite the game here, quite a long series yesterday. We'll see what happens now because, again, there's a bit of a skill gap too to consider. Might just be that the lanes are just gonna be outplayed heavily in favor of Reckoning.
Just is going mid, Differ was going safe
yeah.
lane, that makes sense.
It's a lot safer.
Yeah, Differ can lane better against Doomsky. But it looks like Scarif's going top. We'll see what happens.
It might just be that they want to secure these boundary runes and then readjust their lanes.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe try and create a little bit of confusion, like show a hero in a different lane and actually end up running him in. It's already the ward out, so you confirm that this is in fact a void lane. And if you have to check hero up against the void, it's pretty decent. Because you have the damage over time that you can't do time walk off compared to just the void nuke.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Void also being just straight up melee carry. Not really punish Jakiro for walking up to him and hitting him.
That's why Scarab's here, because Elder Titan also can't really do that himself, but for now, they're walking here, walking up to the high ground, and she's gonna chase them away at the same time on the other side of the map. Clockwork with a very solid level 1, enough to zone out the Doom, so 2 for 2 rune exchange. As we would expect. Both the mid lane is here focusing on the blocks, and the game gets started. Who's doing the better block? Arkwarden, he's pretty strong. Oh yeah. Almost over blocking, but the range creep gonna go down first.
Yeah, look at this spirit spam.
Yeah.
It's like the floor is lava.
Pretty much. Medusa can't walk back without
No,
ridiculous amount of damage, and
just no EHP at all.
yeah.
She walks through that, she dies. Look what she has to do. Look at this. She has to tank creeps. Thanks, Slice
man.
Rug. She's fine now though. Look.
Yeah. New creep have arrived, tanking up the start block waves.
There's no regen though.
Oof. About to level 2, so at least you have the mana shield to work with, I guess.
Yeah.
But still, you gotta be super defensive. Arkwarden's gonna run over this lane. Unless he takes up a few too many Mystic Snakes. Well, up top, it's actually Tri-Lane with the Void. Elder Titan hanging around together with the Scarab Mage, so only the one guy down bottom. Doom zoned out by the Clockwork, a decent amount so far. But Tychonris and Elder Titan, gotta be a bit careful here. He's very vulnerable if he gets caught with these slows.
Indeed. Elder Titan, I wonder if he's gonna be stacking these camps. Running a spirit through them. Looks like he's in position to stack. Yeah, we'll see. He's gonna do it. This is how Elder Titan wins his lanes. Stacks camps, runs it through the spirit. It's like plus 40 damage right now, I think. Yeah, plus 40 damage. He's gonna smack some ass. Hog Warden's gonna get a regen rune after spamming all of his spells. God, that must feel good.
Oh man.
Yeah, it's rough for Medusa. She's gonna run out of regen pretty quick. Just a spam.
Yeah.
Radiant
Actually, you got the regen rune cancelled at the very least, so Arthur does not get a ridiculous amount of mana back.
Yeah.
But still, I mean, for now, Medusa's keeping up in terms of CS though, 9-3 to 9-0.
Yeah.
If you can maintain that, it's absolutely fine. Like, you don't necessarily have to win your lane. It's enough that you do get your levels, and then eventually you have some jungle stacks to fall back on, ideally. I mean, Medusa's a farm monster at the worst of times.
Things will get okay with Medusa because she'll win her lane by spamming the wave with Snake.
Top lane, they're going. Night Stalker, super low. The Stomp is there. More damage here. Extra Spirit just maintained damage. But, oh no, he didn't. He messed up.
Yeah, anyway, as I was saying, in the mid lane, Medusa wins her lanes by shoving it in with Mystic Snake. And Gordon has no D-push in his kit, so he can't really do anything against that.
Yep.
If he was like TA or something, shove in the lane, hit it with Slay Blades. SF, raise spam, shove in the lane.
Yeah.
This is what Medusa does to you. She shoves in the lane with Mystic Snake and steals your mana. It's very annoying.
Well, Doom is being bullied completely out of mana now after being forced to use all the spells and a bit of a mana burn from Clockwork. Still managed to find his level 3. So as far as offlaners go, especially solo offlaners, he's doing quite well for himself. Especially since Clockwork doesn't seem to know where he is right now. He does see Tychonris making his way in. And I'll be a bit more careful about that. Stuff coming out. Didn't have enough mana for the Cogs. They didn't want to use the Mango for it, but HD making his way out. Make sure that there's no shenanigans. But is that potentially opening up the top lane? I mean, we already see Night Stalker being able to farm a little bit more freely.
Clockwork TP top and vision, they know he's there, they're hiding in the trees. I'm not sure why he TP'd in vision.
Huh.
His rotation won't be successful. Now bottom lane's in danger.
Well, there's one spell from the Doom.
Okay. Doom's level 3. Mid lane though, still, like I said, the
Top lane is still trying. Zafeto does have the battery still double 2, trying to run down the Scarab Mage. Nice little Cobx, isolating him from the creeps even, so there's no tanking it up. And that's the first blood being down, going down. Flame on the Jakiro, quite fittingly by the way. That name on the hero, but
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Aquan hits level 6, and this happens. Just so much spam.
Yeah.
Keeping yourself alive just with mana shield.
Used up all of the mana.
Yeah.
Had to use a mango, was it? I don't know.
Yep. Mango, and I can throw out another Mystic Snake.
See this.
There's some help coming in, but
Gank.
smoke up.
Looks like they're rotating at night. Oh, Gordon should be careful. No one's showing.
Ooh. It's inside the river, and there it is. There's a slow follow-up silence. No counter plays happening. That should be very easy to kill, even with the TP in. Congress. You want to go on him? They do. Not sure about this one. I mean, he's stomping. Trying to dodge it, but a little bit too slow. Still, a couple right clicks. They have some extra vision from the Night Stalker flying across. One more nuke. Secondary kill. Dot though! Oh no! He messed up.
Yeah, didn't switch aggro.
Oh no.
Silly boy.
Oh, at least Aqua didn't get any extra experience off of that. And now, is at the very least full health, full mana again? Question mark. Still not ideal, but something to say for the Night Stalker here. His first rotation successful in the sense that you do get some kills, and now making a way down bottom towards the Doom. Only level 4 also. Very, very juicy target, especially if he's away from his tower like that. Now, he sees them coming in, he knows that this is gonna be a hard one to get out of. There it is. ASD taking a kill for himself on a Death Prophet. Getting himself some extra money. Already sitting on top of the CS shot, right alongside the Faceless Void. So, what team do you think is hitting the timings easier or better right now? Hello?
Definitely Night Stalker.
Okay.
Radiant, because Night Stalker's had like a ton of rotations already.
Yeah. 103 at the end of the first nighttime, pretty good.
Yeah.
And I think that this, yeah, extra slows. Silence still lasting for a long time. Dex isn't committed. But without that control from Clockwork, Sam is not as much in danger. The Chronosphere coming in. It's quite the commitment here for Stomp and Clockwork, but ASD is still fighting with the Exorcism and, well, Wolfpath. Pretty damn tanky here. Forcing another Time Walk, so Void can't really feel safe continuing to fight. 1-4 on trade, and they turn it into Mortar. Congress, a little bit more damage to Rocket Flare. It's one to finish him off. It's ASD. He can run down Jekko. Or can he? Yes, he can. Double kill. With the extra nuke, 4 points up into Grip Swarm. And he's gonna get all his health back. That was as good of an exorcism fight as you're bound to see.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Pretty good. That was a daytime for the most part. Jakiro sees himself a bit of a stack. Void. He wants to get shoo away at the very least, doesn't get the bashes. There's no way to really kill him, but at least keeping him away from farming all of these creeps. Still a big stack up top there on that hard cam that you might want to be looking at, but you need to rotate in like the DP or maybe the Medusa to make that happen. Who's max on split shot right now, so already off to the jungle. It's gonna be some extra farm coming into her.
Yeah, able to real farm a lot faster than the Arc Warden with a split shot. Already maxed out, it's pretty good. Just phase boots going into Mask of Madness now as well. There's no one who can really disturb their farm. Considering that Radiant crushed their lanes real hard, it looks like they're rotating for the 10-minute runes as well. We'll see how many Radiant get. Looks like it's going to be 2 for 2.
Yep.
Oh no, looks like 3 to 1. Okay.
Just ready for the top one.
But yeah, if you have an advantage, you're gonna get more runes, and that's why winning the lanes is like super essential right now.
Yeah.
Because if you don't win the lanes, you don't get the runes. And runes are like such a huge injection of gold. It's actually unreal. I don't know what Iceworks thinking. It's like impossible.
I think we've had this discussion before, right?
Yeah.
Stop. Connecting here is Medusa actually did make the rotation. Get rid of the snake stack, and alright, that's a big Mystic Snake on the Face's Void that can't undo because of the silence, but a couple of spells being thrown towards Medusa.
You're not gonna say the Void's actual name?
Dire's structures are fortified.
Not. I'm not gonna say the other part now.
Fine. Anyway, bottom lane, Exorcism. You'll see with the 10-minute catapult, they're already rotating a lot of heroes on bottom, and using Exorcism and securing this tower. It's pretty good. Dire won't rotate any heroes, it'll try and deny it.
They'll try it, but it's kind of hard against Liquid Fire and the Exorcism. The slows and Ticonderis, extra damage, he's just straight up dead. At the same time, Arc Warden drops in mid in exchange for the Clockwork Dot. Still trying to finish up Jeko, not quite in range. It's, yeah, Nighttime Ultimate has stopped, still gets a nuke off, not enough damage to straight up burst him down.
Dire's middle tower
Scar of Mage this time barely gets away with his life.
Dire's structures are fortified. Radiant's top tower is under attack.
But yeah, I mean, the cores are farming. DP doing quite well in this bottom lane. First tower already down. Medusa keeps dipping back into this jungle. Never the lane's pushed out, so more than halfway done towards the Master Madness. It's about to hit proper nighttime again, so you'd expect the Night Stalker to keep going and get even more kills ready to go. Clockwork is even level 6, so everything is kind of lining up for the Radiant, so the smoke up immediately as nighttime hits. Night Stalker rotating in, they find themselves some region runes, so it's also nice.
Yeah.
Oh, there it is, they find the Arc Warden. Beautiful scouting, flares, a hook shot. There's a little Sky of ultimate, not quite enough to bring him down, but maybe extra right clicks, extra lux as it's called. He needs to stand close to Wolfpath, but Jeko is there to nuke him down as all of a sudden all the 4 heroes are showing up. Extra slows, extra everything. He cannot fly across. Beautiful silence to find himself a little bit of extra room, and well, I can still rely on his movement speed. There's a Doom, it's Monster Magpie, and the big old Chronosphere onto the Death Probe. He's still not dying super fast. In fact, they might get a chance to deny him now. The extra punch, they'll have to. Maybe not. Oh my god, he's still alive.
Nice.
Ticonderis, not so much.
Voice line's coming out.
That was a lot of confidence in his ability to regen through that. Oh, just have enough health points.
Yeah.
ASD, damn. He tanked Chronosphere, Doom, and Macropyre. And he still lived, it's crazy.
Great boss death. Classic. Very successful second nighttime as well. Very good.
Over here. Seals, excellent heals. Follow up a no shot, that's a real Arc Warden as well. Isolated.
Dead again, huh?
Very susceptible.
First
Just
game.
respawned too, yeah.
Looks like they'll get the tower too. Oh.
The tip's already coming out. Alright, so this is the problem though with Arc Warden, right? He is susceptible to these kind of plays. If you do get caught out, you can die.
They're getting
And,
packets.
Yeah. Shouldn't last too long. He does have the Midas, but it's off cooldown. So, GG. I guess. Oh. Tower, it's most certainly going down. Medusa's still farming, stacking up some ancient camps for herself.
Dire's top tower has fallen.
Yeah, I mean, right now, Medusa even much higher kill participation you'd need her to have. 1, 1, and 4. Rest of the team also doing well enough. So right now, they're sitting on a really good path. It's going to be down to the Dire to really
Look at that
start to
stack.
put on the hurt.
Oh, missed
wow.
it.
Dire's middle tower
It's bigger
is
than
under
that as
attack.
well. I held the Titan like killed a bunch.
That's a lot of small creeps.
Well, that Arc Warden's gonna go straight into the full stuff. Very suspectable. What's the word?
It's to be expected.
What just happened?
Yeah,
Makes a lot of sense.
susceptible to Cobx, so he
yeah.
definitely needs full stuff. Or else he's just gonna get like on top lane and middle lane, he just gets cogged. He just kind of dies because he can't get out. Exorcism's hitting him from the outside. He'll be able to get away with that full stuff, which is pretty good.
Yeah.
Boyd also has finished his Mask of Madness, so he'll have some kill potential with the Chronosphere.
And gonna need to do something with that once it comes back, right? Chronosphere into Storm. Ideally, get Elden Titans level 6 to have that Earth Splitter follow up.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't know. It just feels like you can't really leave this kind of lineup from Reckoning Esports to just get whatever they want.
Yeah, they needed a less greedy pick than the Arc Warden, I think. Just kind of got crushed. We'll see what happens though. There's still time for him to catch up and get a Maelstrom and be able to deal the damage inside the Chrono. They definitely have a lot of magic damage
Dire's
amplification
top tower
with
is
the
under
natural
attack.
order on the Elder Titan. He hasn't
Yep.
skilled it yet, but eventually he will, and it'll be really good.
I keep having lags though, which is unfortunate. I think they'd have a proper internet connection at the Lamb Cafe, right? But who knows what the cause is. The root cause. Hopefully we'll be ready to play once more as top lane. They continue to push. Exorcism, of course, on cooldown, but they still have the Liquid Fire. Only level 2, but no one's responding. You can still chip away at that quite
Dire's
nicely. Middle lane
structures are
also
fortified.
being looked at here, but Night Stalker right now is working around between both of these lanes, trying to
Radiant's
scout out
bottom
what's
tower
happening. And
is
they
under
do see the
attack.
Doom walking in. And Zafedo, do you want to fight this? Not quite. Oh, he's back on the low ground. Doing all of that, Medusa just keeps talking about him.
Nice deny.
Yeah.
Dire's middle tower has been denied.
That is
My
that,
time.
taking the gold away from Reckoning.
Night time ends soon. I don't think they can do much else with the remaining night time. We need to use next exorcism, push the tower. I think they're stronger than them even in daytime, so probably gonna push top. They have liquid fire.
Might not even need the exorcism here.
Dire's top tower
No, they
is
won't.
under attack. Dire's structures are
Okay, they still using nighttime though. Clockwork finds Jekko. Go to hook shot out of nowhere, but now they have to get out as well. Two heroes, Chronosphere ready to go.
Oh,
Catches
wow.
only one. That's a Clockwork down. Night Stalker still being bashed by 3
Dire's
different
top
heroes.
tower
So
has fallen.
Oh, she did use exorcism. Perhaps she felt like she was on a time limit.
oh well.
You really gonna try higher?
Dire's top tower is
You
under
feel
attack.
pressure to make the most use of the Texas that you possibly can.
She could
But
die. Let's see.
no. Slow on Jakiro. But are they really wanting to chase? I mean, Sam doesn't have. He's pretty quick on his feet with face boots and
Dire's
drums,
top
but
tower is under attack.
still not enough to catch up. Yeah, I mean, they do get a bit of poke damage up to the. Oh, I say a bit. Look at this tower. 665 health points just on the back of that. Kind of ridiculous. Oh, Zafara. What are you doing here? Oh, Zafedo. Zafara, somebody else. He's gonna be caught by 4 different heroes, so that'll.
A lot of
Won't be that
pickoffs
awkward.
happening now. Dire are getting back into the game slowly with these kills, but
Yeah.
meantime, Medusa's just hitting creeps. So does that gold difference really matter in the end?
Well, you tell me.
Leader the Hurricane Pike.
I mean, Medusa is one of these heroes that I feel like very few heroes can outcarry. I think so. That Void would be one of them. It's given decent enough level of farms because of how strong the Chroniclear is in the late game.
Maybe. He needs to get a lot of damage.
Yeah. Medusa's yet to go into these big tanky items and talents. Plus 700 mana coming up in at level 20.
Oh, I can't believe that's actually a talent.
Yeah.
Incoming!
So good.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Like the Spectre plus 500 health. It's pretty crazy. Yeah. Spamming out his clone as much as he can. You gotta be a bit careful here. The hookshot connects onto the Elder Titan. There's the Magma Fire, there's the Scar of Mage. Fine turns around and will be enough for the Earthsplit also coming in. Good turn is a 1-for-1 trade.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Do that with Liquid Fire. Still level 3, so not the short cooldown. This time they won't use the axes. Also put 2 lanes at the same time. Medusa just being unhindered in his mid lane. Keep trying to secure an eye in his bottom tower, but might not get the chance here. Extra right clicks, stem for time. Oh, that's an Electroda Sphere though! On a really good target. Death Prophet this time not survive. Well, for the stay time again, no ultimate ending, so he has no movement speed to run away either.
Very nice. One thing I'm worried about for Dire though is Gordon's really underfarmed. His farm hasn't really accelerated since getting the Midas at all. Only item he's obtained is 4 stuff, and he needs damage. Need more damage for this Medusa. Gonna be an issue. Get to like raid boss heroes, Death Prophet and Medusa.
Yeah.
He needs to get his Maelstrom, start farming.
Should wait forward to see the Fatal.
Rock it on!
Should be able to bring him down. Oh, nice little transfer shot actually. We'll delay this a little bit more.
Might not matter, we'll see. Seems Medusa's coming over.
Assaults? Yeah, you don't want to fight it to Medusa. Nothing else, you can just use Stone Gaze to keep them away.
Yeah.
Don't want to keep chasing here. It's turn a bit more interesting. I mean, Doom was thinking about going up to the high ground towards his boundary, and probably a good idea that she didn't. Because Medusa's already sitting, not Medusa, Death Prophet's already sitting there. And she has quite a lot of damage to work with, and to also give over to Medusa on the back of that Solar Crest. So this could turn into a fight for Reckoning Esports if they're not careful here. There's no Chronosphere for another 60 seconds.
They're not in any state to fight on Dire, to be honest, yeah. They have no Chrono, they have Doom, but then Gordon have no damage.
Oh. Let's see if they get to back off here.
Gordon really needs items. We'll see what happens.
Into Jakiro, there's a stomp. There's the Infernal Blade. There's follow-up nukes here, yeah. Get
Nice.
that from a safe distance.
Kills like that are really valuable, especially at night time. Oh,
Coming out, the silence. Oh, they have no protection for phase 4. They do, they have the dust, but can they stop the time walk? They
No.
cannot.
oh, they forced
Almost
exorcism.
silences.
They have to use this exorcism to Rorschach now, or it's gonna be completely wasted. They need Astral Spirit, but that guy's like a million miles away. They have no way to scale it. Gordon needs to use ghosts. Looks like it's falling too fast.
Solar Crest and some of the exorcism. Yeah, there's silence on the Arc Warden. Replicate, whatever you want to call it. Those were coming through. ASD, not quite in range for that. Next coming back, heals him up to full. Now the Yules aggressively into Scarab Mage, into the Ice Path. That's some teamwork right there. Set up for the Scarab Mage kill. Reckoning Esports. We stumbled just a little bit here, picking up 1 or 2 kills. Now they're right back into it. Now, well, Death Prophet with the Aegis. Medusa certainly doesn't need it, it feels like. Level 18 already. Way above everybody else. Close to halfway to the Skadi. I mean,
Dire are scanning.
This might just be a game where like goes a little bit back and forth. But no one's really winning super hard until Medusa just says, "Hey, I'm finished farming. I'm part of these team fights now, and I'm just gonna A-click the base." In the meantime, you have the Night Stalker still going strong. Sings and Death Prophet. Another Yules into Ice Power. This is some defense from the Aqua.
Full stuff.
Radiant's top tower has fallen.
Just being selfish with it. Same time, not able to claim the tier 1 top. So a little bit of money for the rest of his team. Also continuing to put under pressure here with the help of the catapult.
Yeah, it's good. It's getting his BKB. We're not really going high ground. It's like Jakiro's A to stop the push. He's gonna use the spells. Not really any wards for Radiant out right now.
It's true.
Playing solely around Night Stalker's vision. I don't have any. Jakiro has them all.
Sometimes you just don't get to place them because they're fighting all the time.
Like the Dyad that you ward some. There's a lot of sentries around the map.
Yeah. Well, you really need vision, Medusa.
Void's pressuring top again.
Yeah. I really like this. Kind of puts a time on this effort. Like, you can't just slow siege it and not pay anything for it. Either you pull a trigger here or you fall back to defend. Since right now is top tier 2 should go down if they realize that they're still all here. Access has been committed. Is Medusa part of this push? Here to go with the ultimate, even though it's not quite level 20 yet. Not quite completed discarding. Still feels like she can lend enough to this team fight. There's a Chronosphere. And we catch it in Death Probe. The Icebot to turn us around with a Macropire, but still bursts it down. Now the Aegis and the Exodus is gone. And they get some damage in return. Not barely gets the time walk out. It's inside the Cobx Macropire. This is a successful defense.
Yeah, it's okay. They stopped the push, chronoing the Aegis target on our own to force Stone Gaze. Looks like they'll back up. Didn't get much damage on the tower thanks to magnetic field.
So you can throw all the mana out of Medusa. No way that she wants to stick around.
Yeah.
Do it with flair.
She
a little bit more time though. Yeah, exactly. Ioscard level 20. So it's gonna be a big power spike.
Yeah. Definitely gonna be really hard to kill. Void also has this BKB, that'll be a good power spike as well.
Yeah. If he ever stops lagging.
Yeah, he must be going fucking nuts.
I get it. Is that his name?
Yeah. Yeah, hopefully this isn't gonna be a constant issue over the series. Be unfortunate.
I'm glad to know that your jokes are on the same level as Potham's though. It's,
yeah.
DCC in spirit.
It can definitely be very tilting when you have technical issues like this.
Oh yeah.
For everyone involved, it like ruins the mindset.
Don't I know it? I've had plenty of, yeah, more than my fair share of those in casting.
Yeah, remember when I used to have 2 GB of RAM?
Oh god, that was a long time ago since I've had that tool.
For me, it was last February.
We also had a $4 processor, a 4-pound
Yeah,
processor.
it did.
So.
Anyway, I'll go on high ground. He'll be going into the Maelstrom now. Well, the Mjolnir, it's gonna be a ton of damage. Thing about Arc Warden, right, is
Time is money.
what's it called?
I don't know, obnoxious?
No, his Hurricane Pike and his attack range. Like, Stone Gaze won't be an issue.
Oh yeah. You can't keep himself away unless you chase him down somehow. They are keeping the pressure up on all these lanes now. They commit the Night Stalker up top, but still daytime anyway for a while. No ultimate available, so they don't really want to commit to big pushes or 5-man plays. It's still being very aggressive here, and they've been called out on the bluff now. Fatal with the blade mail, but not enough health points left to really threaten the Skyrim Mage. Getting these 3 kills, but Tychondra is... Oh, okay, he shoots the Skadi. Well, defensive 4 stuff here to make sure he survives. Yeah, Skadi level 20, all of a sudden you're sitting not at 1,000, but 2,200 mana points. I can start looking for more damage. Maybe get a butterfly or something along those lines.
She just ceased to be an unkillable raid boss on this Medusa. Death Prophet doesn't really care about the magnetic field. All Medusa has to do is just stay alive and do damage.
Yeah.
But Death Prophet as well. Like, Medusa actually can't hit the buildings because of just how OP magnetic field is and the way it works.
Yeah.
Maybe they'll build meteor hammers, that works too.
I'd love that actually.
But yeah, the pushing into Ogward and Elder Titan Void, it's like so hard.
Yeah.
Skyrift 2 is itself is really annoying to push against if you have no like straight up catch. All they have is really hook.
Guess you have to walk in on a Death Prophet, use yourself in front of the tower and hope the X system deals with it.
Yeah. In the meantime though, you're getting like constantly hit by the Ogward and
Yeah.
you have to dodge Storm, or you get spammed by Scarfage and his spells, or suddenly you might get chronoed and then Medusa gets doomed at the same time and then you just lose.
Yeah.
But you'll see Nightstone against Crimson God, he definitely wants to end this game soon. One of the strongest items in the game right now, just allows you to just end the game.
Yeah, that's the thing with the Arc Warden, like you don't necessarily want to get let him have all the items that he wants and all the levels that he wants. Like we talked about the talents earlier. Level 20, minus 1.5 seconds Spark Wave cooldown. Putting that down to what, 2.5 seconds, and then level 25 plus 350 damage.
Yeah, I think the
Would
tech
put
range
it
is
to,
way
like-
better.
Yeah.
They have Chrono.
Oh yeah. Attack range, lifesteal. Perhaps. But 350 Spark Wave damage, you still take that though, right?
Yeah.
Puts that to what?
350
600
Spark
something?
Rate damage is insane. I always take it. But here we see like Exorcism's doing damage, you can feel it. And she backs up. Still, there's so much damage. Kind of annoying. Medusa's gonna push mid at the same time. Oh, Chrono does come out.
Nope. There it is, they're gonna fight the hookshot. Still finding the stuns, a little bit of extra health for the Death Province. Look at the Exorcism going. Fucking nuts, he cannot stay in this. He's gonna die before the time walk. That's a big kill to Doom on Medusa, but she doesn't care. She just dances her anyway.
Oh,
The Exorcism coming back just in time to heal her through that Mystic Flare.
oh my.
Now a lot of spells have been used. Void can buy back, but without the currency, how much is that really gonna do? There's still a Medusa to deal with. Without the Exorcism to hit the tower, like Medusa can just stand there and chip away a little bit and be very scary for all of these heroes.
Oh my,
Double
look at
4
this
stuff coming
Medusa.
out from the Arc Warden, but the control up on the Doom. He is very dead. Steps inside the bubble herself. Now focusing straight on the melee racks.
She might be literally unkillable. They don't
I
have the
love playing
damage
Medusa
yet.
like that. Yeah, you just stand there. You don't care. You just 8-click.
They're tipping each other. Look at them. But yeah, they like damage. The Chrono's positioned in a way where Ogwarden couldn't really get there to help.
Dyer's
An
bottom
issue.
shrine
That and the
is
hook
under
shot, like it
attack.
didn't actually connect, but the stun still came through. Giving mid that plus I think the ice buff also connected in the end, so Void couldn't actually get a few extra right clicks in. To get 2 or 3 more bashes there, maybe get that kill before she is actually able to use to turn things around. And after that, well,
Dyer's
it's holding on
bottom
too long to
shrine
the time walk, or maybe it was coming up cooldown. Either way, the physical damage was way too strong even through the BKB. It was a bit of a disaster here from Dyer's side. But they do have another Chrono Sphere to work with. Possibly for the Roche fight here. 50 seconds on the clock from that. Reckoning, ideally you want to secure that for yourself once again.
Hmm. Radiant, they get Roshan. It's gonna be great. Fits that timing pretty well. Medusa's just got Butterfly, and I'll try to go into Satanic maybe with a leftover Morgan Mask. We'll see what she does. But yeah, the timings are great right now. Roshan is up soon in a few seconds.
You lose.
Is that? I don't know how the Roche clock works. Spectator view. Should be about 30 seconds, right?
You can hover over the icon next to the minimap and tells you the exact number, so it's
Oh.
10 seconds.
Nice, I didn't know that.
The more you know.
Nice. It'll be up. And they have rocket flare constantly at the Roche pit. They know exactly
Dire's
when the
top
next
shrine
timing is,
is
and they're
under
gonna
attack.
try and get it. Like, it's just constantly rocket flaring. They'll see it is. They're not gonna ping it out? Ping it out. They're not pinging it out. They must know it's up though.
Dire's top
Oh, yeah.
shrine has fallen.
They got the shrine first. Make sure it's a little bit
Yeah,
harder.
now
They
they
push out all the lanes. Like, if they want to commit access forward, then it's gonna be a very quick roach indeed. But
Well, they won't need to. They have Medusa's Butterfly now. There's no reason to. They can go higher
no!
right
And the
away.
DD ruin in front of it. Thanks, Volvo.
So I'm very excited for those pings.
Medusa sitting for what? 300, 400, 500 or so, give or take. Just a little bit crazy. Another Aegis for TP. Cheese for Medusa, just in case. So now she's pretty unkillable. And the sounds on the arc warden double. Oh, the hookshot though on a boy. Full of silence here. You have enough time to bring him down. Doom walking in, trying to do what he can, but that's BKB. Enough to get that off. Medusa, that's one of the Stone Gaze chasing everybody down. Jekko is gonna get right clicked.
Look
The
at that.
DD is still going. Oh no. Both these heroes have buyback and both of them have to use it straight off the bat. That's the tier 3 tower. Gonna take damage due to the X's being committed as well as all these constant
Oh,
right
no!
clicks. No, he can't
Medusa.
get a Medusa! Fucking hit, you can't actually stand inside your own Chrono Sphere to fight.
Oh.
That's nice little splitter there, doing a lot of damage to the backlines, but Medusa don't care. Medusa gonna get a mega kill streak. Maybe another one.
Yeah.
There we go, Jekko. No way out of this one. I guess Nick John's help him out. But Arthur is dead. No buyback for him. Oh,
Snake
God.
Blade, very overpowered situation. Just refalling the entire game. Goes down lanes and it's GG.
Very, yeah.
Just got his lane, you know? Arc Warden, maybe not the greatest last pick. They lack damage.
Really did. Yeah, so I had Medusa basically PvEing. Not quite, but
Kind
close
of.
enough.
He had a lot of impact in the
Yeah.
early game. She actually, quite a lot.
If we look at the
She had more
stats,
impact than the Jakiro. What was Jakiro doing?
10 minutes in is 0, 1, and 2. 15 minutes in, you have 1, 1, and 4 on Medusa, so it's pretty nice.
Yeah. Anyway, Reckoning Esports in game 1.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
So pretty solid there.
Yeah,
Good draft work. Had a game plan, stuck to it.
the timings are great. Every night time they got a ton of kills. Kind of a
Yeah.
bit game throwy in the second one though. Diving behind the tier 2s, and they gave up a lot of kills that they probably should. Definitely not the cleanest game, but Medusa was there to clean it all up at the end.
Alright, with that, they're up 1-0 in this series. This is best of 3, so D9 about 2 have another shot. Try and tie it up. So, see what happens.
bastard.
Radiant team ban.
Hello and welcome
Dire
back,
team
ladies
ban.
and gentlemen. Time for game number 2 here. Reckoning Esports only one win away from getting the top slot, getting 30,000 rupees here. Team D9, of course, with their victory yesterday, already secured themselves at least 20,000, even if they should lose this one. And new game, new draft. Game number 1 looked pretty straightforward for Reckoning. Wasn't as clean as it could have been, but in
10
the end, the
seconds
Medusa was
remaining.
just
Radiant
unimpeded,
team
but
ban.
way too strong. And was
Pretty
nothing
much
left to be said.
uncontested, right?
Yeah.
This game, they got owned really hard by the Night Stalker last time. They hit their timings perfectly. Straight at the nighttime, they got tons of pickoffs. And every nighttime, this time, they're banning it out. They don't want to play versus that again.
Well, no Night
10
Stalker, no
seconds
Axe.
remaining.
Yeah, we'll see.
Here, this first pick for Reckoning Esports. So
5
Yeah, I
seconds
wonder if
remaining.
they'll take Skyref Mage again.
Scarab Mage, Windrunner. Quite
Yep,
a few top tier picks still left available.
They have that. They might ban Skyref Mage.
Yeah.
Let's see what they do.
Certainly thinking about it
Dire
because
team
yeah,
pick.
okay, oh, the battle track,
Radiant
alright.
team pick.
Something that Reckoning Esports have been going for a couple of times.
Windrunner. Nice.
Let's leave her in the pool. So you're bound to give up one of these kind of heroes
Yeah,
when the other team is first pick for sure.
it here just does so much on Windrunner. Stuns, slows, evades. It's great in lane. Has a Laguna Blade at max level power shot. Insane
10
range. Provides
seconds
vision.
remaining.
And it's just fits in every role.
5
So
seconds remaining.
it's a great first pick. Doesn't reveal anything. And
Yeah.
it's just like
Radiant
good at
team
everything.
pick.
Oh,
They have
D9.
dual pick. See what they pick. They pick Jakiro, and my guess would be Doom.
Yeah.
Doom's
It's
good.
Similar opener to what they did before.
Beastmaster, also pretty good.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Yeah, I don't know. It's very few things that you can actually talk about in most of these first phase drafts because they mostly consist of heroes that you've seen time and time again.
Yeah, just standard heroes. They're everywhere.
D9 is certainly taking their time though.
Yeah, definitely.
Dire team pick.
Tusk,
Tusk.
great
Oh.
pick. Tusk is an awesome hero. Pairs well with
Dire
Jakiro as
team
well.
ban.
Shard sets up perfectly for all of Jakiro's spells.
Yeah.
Lines them all up nice as well. Macropie, Ice Shards. Look at that Macropie, man. Oh my
Oh
god.
my god, yeah.
Radiant team ban.
Classic ESL advert, but yeah, it looks like Reckoning Esports will take the Beastmaster
Dire
instead.
team ban.
Beastmaster Windrunner. Very, very strong dual lane. We talked about this before.
yeah.
It will output a lot of physical damage. And they have nice stuns as well.
Yeah.
Just
Plug
real
away,
nice.
you spam your axes.
Yeah, Windrunner gets increased attack speed from passive as well. She just melts people.
That's the craziest part. Like that's one weakness for
10
Windrunner that
seconds remaining.
you don't actually hit all that fast, and you don't
5
rescale all
seconds
that
remaining.
well either because you're an intelligence hero, so you don't
Yeah.
get a lot of attack speed naturally.
Yeah. But Beastmaster's good.
Yeah.
Strong laning phase, both teams. That could be an offlane Tusk or a position 4 Tusk. We don't know yet.
I'd almost like to see the offlane Tusk. I'd rather see the offlane Tusk because I've seen like 4-position Tusk seems so weird these days, just because
It's
it's
because
very hard to
Radiant
overpower
team
a
ban.
dual lane.
position 4 Tusk used to be the ultimate mid ganker, but that's like a thing of the past now.
You know?
It's all about 1v1s finally. It's so good.
And even then, most mid heroes are like ungankable. Like Death Prophet banned out now, Dragon Knight's still in the
10
pool.
seconds
It's
remaining.
go-to for a lot of teams.
5 seconds
Or like
remaining.
even Queen of Pain, you have to blink out.
Radiant team pick.
There's very few mid heroes that are easily gankable in the meta right now, I think.
Also, ice shards doesn't last long enough anymore. 4 seconds is like nothing.
Yeah, that's true. All right.
You s-
10
So
seconds remaining.
where do you go from here? Are you looking for some combo plays
5
with the
seconds
Tusk?
remaining.
Yeah, they already have Jakiro as well, but more doesn't hurt. Depends what they want to do with the Tusk, to be honest. If they still want to pick an offlaner, then they have a lot of choices. Offlane owns this patch, so see what they
Dire
want to
team
pick.
Legion Commander.
Legion Commander, huh? X
Legion's
lights, I
good.
guess.
Yeah, Legion's just a nice hero. Pairs well with Macropire as well. All the spells land perfectly with Duel.
Yeah.
Rusty attacks very good against Beastmaster and Shackle Shot. Both very long disables at a single target though, so you can always purge
10
them off,
seconds
press the
remaining.
attack, clutch save on a core. No one likes getting stunned for
5
4
seconds
seconds.
remaining.
But yeah, also the duel's very nice against Beastmaster and
Radiant
Windrunner.
team pick.
Windrunner's not that great in duels, unless she gets a Windrun and Focus Fire off.
And
She
even
kind of
then,
dies. She has low armor. Witch Doctor though, pretty good hero
Yeah.
against the heroes right now. So if they want to dual lane, Witch Doctor's like one of the best dual lane heroes in Dota.
Yeah.
Maledict owns.
10
So does
seconds
Cask.
remaining.
Malik casts all spells, even
5
level 1
seconds
heal in
remaining.
certain lanes.
Yeah, in certain lanes it's good. It's kind of like the Warlock, like the
Yeah.
not self-sustain but sustaining your allies.
Yeah.
Keep them in the lane longer, getting more levels, and then you can overpower the lane, get the bounty runes, and win the game.
It's going to be useful against Legion Commando, just going to look to run at you with that moment of courage and spam you out a little bit with the overwhelming odds.
It'll be
So some
fine.
extra sustain would be nice because, yeah, as you said, Legion Commander does have a lot of things going for her in this game already. Especially once the Blade Mail comes out, Windrunner maybe makes the mistake of using Focus Fire on her.
Yeah.
Dire team pick.
And you all know how that can go.
Lifestealer.
Alright, that's a big old. Hey, we're gonna blink on you and we're gonna kill you in 2 seconds, and then
It'll snowball.
Right.
The top lane has a lot of kill potential. They have Jakiro, tons of slow.
Yeah.
They have Jakiro slow and open wounds. It's pretty good against Beastmaster. Beastmaster's armor was lowered by 2 actually
10
last
seconds
patch,
remaining.
so he's very vulnerable to just getting clicked. Nice, the counter pick. Razor owns likes. And Legion Commander.
Yeah.
That's gonna be Razor against LC. And in the mid game, it's gonna own the Lifestealer, just sapping all of the damage.
Do you even
But yeah.
consider running the Razor against the Lifestealer?
Yeah, you could aggro as well,
10
but like, there's not
seconds
many
remaining.
heroes that can deal well with Legion. Like Beastmaster
5
wind against
seconds
Legion?
remaining.
No, like Legion is like Legion would get owned really hard by Razor, much harder than she would get owned by a Beastmaster Windrunner. Like
Yeah.
you want the Beastmaster Windrunner against the Nikes.
And basically just try and dodge the Jakiro task, trying to mix things up. Maybe get some kills in return if they overextend themselves.
It's gonna be
very easy
Tusk
comes to.
LC versus Razor Witch Doctor. So Cask's gonna own, accept that damage. They're gonna die to all the sep damage if Razor gets nice levels.
Dire team ban.
TA ban? Pretty understandable. TA is annoying.
Yeah.
TA is one of the strongest heroes this patch, just because how good she is in lane. She's the fastest farming mid hero.
Oh yeah.
Faster than
10
SF right
seconds
now,
remaining.
actually.
It's one of the few heroes that can very efficiently
5
farm
seconds
ancients early
remaining.
on.
Yeah, that's like really valuable. Visage is the other one, but Visage's laning phase is like horrendous.
Yeah. Well, last bench for Reckoning, maybe take out stuff like Storm.
They have last pick on Radiant, so they want to ban something that will own the mid hero that they want to pick. So right now, straight after the ban, they have their pick, so they have to think of something real good to pick mid, and also ban the counter. Like for example, they could probably get away with banning Storm Spirit. It's good and nice and can help in the duel.
Yeah.
Storm's a good ban, very good ban. Doesn't care about Razor's static link.
Yeah.
Disjoint, Shackle Shot. Only threat is Raw and Shackle Shot, but they have Press the Attack to take it off. Storm's like the greatest ban in the world right now. Especially because they have blast. Like if they pick a Storm counter mid, like any Storm counter like Quap is good against Storm mid, they might just counter pick the Quap. So you
Yeah.
want to just ban the Storm anyway.
Well, taking all the time and maybe come to the same conclusion.
Maybe, yeah. They just have a lot of save for the Storm, even if you get stunned, and they don't have that
Yeah.
much stun. So Quap's good, Lena's good. If the Rate Die is picked, but they should ban Storm Spirit.
10 sequence.
Lena's
just
great for
don't ban
Dire.
anything.
Lena's wonderful.
Dire team pick.
Queen of Pain.
The ban
Radiant
Queen, huh?
team pick.
Alright.
Okay.
Queen of Pain. I guess it's also kind of similar to Storm.
Yeah.
We'll
It's,
see.
Lifestealer carrier that could just get right on top of somebody, same as Legion Commander. So it's always nice to have more options available for that. And just
Storm
select
carries
them
Storm
and
remaining.
yeah. Quap is a bit more of a mid-game oriented
5
kind of
seconds
hero.
remaining.
It's been playing around that Sonic Wave, bursting people down.
Yeah.
Yeah, so with the Invoker on the field, do you still want to pick the Storm, or is that just too much lockdown?
Yeah. Can lane anything against Invoker. That hero sucks.
Bloodseeker.
Choose
Oh,
your
nice.
Ooh.
Bloodseeker will absolutely ruffle stomp Invoker in lane. Bloodseeker, Invoker's not gonna get a single last hit.
Yeah.
It's actually the most one-sided lane ever. I'm not even exaggerating. Like, I wish I was exaggerating. It's like the Bloodseeker this patch is actually like insane. Because of how much action there is in the dual lanes, everyone's low HP like constantly. The hero gets like 50 damage at level 1.
Oh man.
Like plus 50 damage. I don't mean like guys like he has 100 damage, like literally. If you ever seen an Ember versus Bloodseeker
10
matchup,
seconds
and you ever seen that
No.
yet in any games? Like even in pro matches, you'll see
5
the
seconds
Bloodseeker
remaining.
just actually solo kill the Ember like 2 minutes in. Not even 2 minutes, like 1 minute. As soon as Bloodseeker hits level 2, he'll like shut the lane, get level 2, and then he'll just kill him like straight away. It's like he just runs him down. He like 5 shots him. It's silly.
Oh god.
The Ember Spirit players aren't even mad about it. They just start spamming like voice chat lines. I think it was like mid one versus like some Bloodseeker, and he like got solo killed by some Chinese player, and he's like spamming like a Madatang.
Of course.
It's like not even annoyed. It's like the most awful lane ever. But Storm versus Bloodseeker is just as bad, except that Bloodseeker can't hit Invoker like he can hit Ember. Because if Bloodseeker walks towards Invoker to hit him, he's gonna get cold snapped.
Yeah. But I mean, it's if you just keep the keep Invoker away from last hits and slow him down enough, should be opening enough of a window for you to just
Yeah.
go in on the Legion Commander, just
What? Who's
cast
going
dual
mid?
wins, etc., etc.
Okay, yeah, they're putting the Razor mid and they're putting the
Yeah.
Invoker top. They
I was about to
know
ask
about that horrible matchup. Razor's okay against Razor's okay against Blood. If Blood's good, then he'll like trade with Razor, like level 1 static link or something like that, or when he's like level 2. So Bloodseeker can do like a lot of damage to the Razor, even when his damage is getting sapped. Doesn't necessarily matter too much.
We'll see how that develops.
You'll see.
30
See
seconds
these
to
two
battle.
lanes.
Thing about Razor though is like he'll always purge off Blood Rage. So Bloodseeker doesn't have to worry about killing himself.
Yeah, it does purge, doesn't it?
Yeah.
slows, damages, and purges buffs for enemies. Okay, that's good. Unless there's some creeps tanking it up. Unless he doesn't just... I mean,
Battle begins.
a lot of razors don't actually pick up after the turns.
Oh, look at that cask. You see that? Looks like he's gonna die for it.
I did not.
Oh,
Did get the rune? He did get the rune, so hashtag worth. He's gonna
Yeah.
die. So,
he's dead. Yeah. Tusk LC, very strong lane. It's gonna absolutely crush Invoker. They needed the Razor for this lane, but now it's even weaker. Witch Doctor and Volker, god, they're gonna get literally like crapped on. Like, this is gonna be so bad.
alright.
Like, look at Witch Doctor and Invoker's armor. And look at Legion Commander with a stout shield. She doesn't have that much armor as well, but she has like this lifesteal stuff, you know? Like, watch this. Bam!
Walking in, shots. Alright, you need to calm down, man.
It's so funny. Because, like, yeah, they saved mid lane by doing what they did. But now, like,
You have to hug your tower essentially, and that might not be enough. Overwhelming odds, that's...
it'll do
gives you
fine.
a lot of buffs early on too. But it is a trade-off because of the drafts. Down bottom, you still have the dual lane. Oh, they're diving? Okay.
Yeah, it's a race to level 2. Tusk, LC got level 2 first, so they get a huge power spike there. Let's see what they can do. Invoker's level 2 also is like trash, so it's level 3 where it gets good. Gets a lot of damage. Like, look at Cold Snap. Cold Tickle. Anyway, look at the middle lane. Razor, melee, Dominator, of course is gonna do well. Bloodseeker needs to get boots as fast as possible.
Bottom lane as well though, and that's the other story. Like, Windrunner Beastmaster, we've talked at length about how good that is. And really shows right now in the CS 3-0 on that. There's another big creep wave going into the Beastmaster. Is gonna get us level 3 something from that.
Yeah, Nyx is gonna lose a lot of creeps. There's a lot of range creeps killing off his creeps.
Yep.
Beastmaster will probably deny that melee creep if it gets in range, but it looks like it's only just not in range.
Oh, look
Yeah.
at this 2 DD rune for the Fader.
But there we go, look, the lane's pushing in again. This is real bad. Beastmaster is getting so much from this lane. Nyx is level 2, Beastmaster's level 3.5, and Windrunner was in that lane with him. It's not like Windrunner's so... like, I don't know.
The Windrunner can use the DD rune now. You can back tower quite a bit here with the Windrun. It'll be the first blood. Oh, not the first blood, but off the middle lane.
Crag and crop, look at top.
Radiant's
Okay,
middle
not again.
tower is
I don't want to look at top, it's too depressing.
Radiant's
Yeah, it's pretty depressing. Anyway though, the Razor pick worked out. I mean the Razor rotation worked out, putting him mid instead. It's real hard for him to just stand in lane.
Guess you have to secure last hits, but face these. If you stole some damage, then you can't really do that. So I had to pop a salve. So top lane is the only one that's going really badly right now for the Dire.
Yeah. I mean Razor can pretty much solo win this game maybe. If he gets his really good laning phase. Like if he's a good player, he'll own. Because like all the calls on Radiant are melee, right? So they're all gonna get owned by Static Link, no matter who you Static Link. It's gonna be really effective.
Static Link Legion Commander, because like Lifestealer right now is a non-issue. He's forced to TP back, doesn't have boots, so now he's slowly walking back to lane. By the time he gets back, Jakira's gonna outlevel him.
Feels
Not
bad.
to mention the Beastmaster, he's level 4.5.
Oh, he didn't leave.
Coming. What?
Thanks. He's here to stay.
He just came back.
Oh.
He was walking all the way from base. Not see that?
Oh.
Oh man. He's starting to be bullied out again already.
He only has 5 CS.
Yeah.
Dire crushing.
Or the ice path being forced into that feels bad. Doesn't really do much.
Beastmaster highest CS on the board.
Is he just dead? One strike. Alright. You took a lifesteal as a fatal. Yeah, I can't TP out.
This feels bad, man. Top lane. Volk is getting bullied though. High CS. They're trading farm. Tusk needs to go kill the Invoker again. Invoker's out of position right now. He was showing, so.
He's 21 last hits, so.
Yeah.
I mean, is it really that bad because of that? I mean,
he's actually really like he can easily die. He's got a lot of armor now actually.
Speaking of death, look at bottom lane. Sunstrike, yeah, that helps.
Nice.
Easy money. And look at all of these denies still coming out. 21, 31 and 14. Also made 21 denies for ASD. Like they're just
Blood jungle.
rushing. And there goes he's dead. Is he? Oh, fair fire, but that's gonna be a man going down the Baxis. Off the mark! Oh no. I'm very disappointed with no tips right now. Maybe they're out. Checo, he was the one who's tipping people with 100 points each.
Rich boy.
Yeah. Alright.
Oh, looks like Windrun is gonna find Bloodseeker.
Ooh.
Gonna kill him.
Can Shackle.
Oh.
How does that not latch? That's so weird. I'll still
Looks
be
like
able to
he's
finish
dead.
her off with Sunstrike. Will be dodged. Power shot as well.
Oh, it's a shame.
He's
That would have
actually
killed him.
fine. Yeah. That's like 3 spells being missed. It's a bit awkward.
Yeah. Just a bit of bad play.
Oh well.
Riz is crushing in the network board. Well, actually, they're all pretty even at the top 4. But he's on top. He's Razor, he's owning. Let's see what build he does this game.
Might be able to find a task here. Sunstrike again down bottom. Oh, wow. I'm not sure if that actually connected. I would assume it did. Yes, it's it. There we go.
I was Razor. I
Flame
think,
he was on. He was probably on, but...
wonder what items Razor is gonna go this game.
Oh, Shackle off the mark again. That might be enough to set up for the task.
He could TP. What's he doing?
It's too late now. The snowball is there though. Creep, but he's dead. Or is he? Right click.
Yeah, he could have TP'd as soon as Shackle didn't latch. He would have lived.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Oh, Jakiro, no. Slowed down by the wind run. This Shackle will finally connect, and damage was still stolen.
Very overpowered Razor right now. Looks like he'll use this damage to take the mid tower too.
Radiant
That's good.
structures are fortified.
At least chip away at it.
Yeah,
Radiant's
mid tower is
middle
very
tower is
important.
under attack.
Well, Jakira's TPing bottom. That's what he tries to do. Still level 3 Jakiro. Beastmaster's level 7 though. He has Medallion. He's gonna go kill someone.
Medallion face boots. Raw back available in 5 seconds. So
Oh, mid lane.
Oh yeah, and can't kill this guy. Why even try?
I don't know.
Did force out the rotation with Windrun at least, so he cannot help out the bottom lane, but might be still be able to set up for some kills up here.
Radiant's top tower is
Especially if
under
it makes a
attack.
tree line like this. So going for the Shackle, but I was more optimistic than anything I've ever seen.
Yeah. Oh wow, nice.
Thank you
They
guys.
killed him.
It was a dual win too. All right, so lead commander.
Nice. Was that a
Rotation.
blink? No blink. She just must have just walked up. That's good.
Yeah.
Nice soul damage. The
Radiant's top
Beastmaster
tower
was
is
getting
under
pretty big
attack.
anyway. All 3 calls leading the net worth chart right now.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Legion Commander's pretty farmed, but still poorer than the poorest core on the Dire, so see what happens. Rose is going drums. That's standard. Wonder what else he'll go.
I think Sam just needs to keep going. I mean, it's not the ideal timing. Ideally, you would
Is under attack.
want to have a blink or blade mail or any item before you really start ganking, but if you combo it up properly with the rest of your team, you can still make things work.
Yeah.
Actually, also got level 6. You can go for some early infest bombs.
Looks like they're gonna try
maybe they don't
snowball.
expect.
No. Just deep pushing. Getting the ruins now. Let's see how many they get.
1, 2, 3 for the Dire.
3 for Dire, 1 for Radiant. Standard. Dire are ahead. They have more map control.
More kills, perhaps. On
4K
both
net
sides,
worth
600
lead.
as
10
well.
minutes in. It's pretty big net worth lead. Bottom lane.
They're gonna go Razor Mictotration. That's the
Oh,
roll.
the
The
stun
shackles
stack.
stacked up, but the stun. But the
Doesn't
damage is
matter.
still there.
It's on the catapult wave as well. It's great that they ganked on the catapult wave because they can immediately take the tower after it.
Just barely got Shakiro. We're starting to TP out, but they come to the freeze.
Good coordinated teams will always time their ganks, their catapult waves. Makes pushing so much easier.
Radiant's bottom tower.
May even be able to pressure the tier 2 because they have a catapult.
Yeah.
Radiant structures.
We'll see how
Lane,
Radiant.
the catapult. They keep it alive with the glyph for a little bit longer, but I think it's still there. Can't
Radiant's
really-
die.
Radiant's bottom tower. is
Oh
under
no,
attack.
no. Oh, they see them coming. Or do they? They're all smoked up. Nice shots there anyway.
They don't have roll, so
But,
they're fine. Oh, she's not lashing at all. Oh,
she's just throwing them out. Nice cast. But there's a snowball coming in now. The turn onto the flame. He's gonna get it down. And Razor is stealing a lot of damage from Lifestealer.
Oh, they
That
throw
is a
him.
real worry. There's not the duel to work with. He doesn't have a lot of health points to work with. He actually wants to duel though. If he's sitting at plus 94 damage, they lock him in with beautiful shots. TP comes out. Nice shackles to prevent the cancel. Next level play indeed. Still lose 2 heroes.
Yeah, kind of a mini throw, but no cores died. Actually, Beastmaster died, I lied. But like, the 2 top cores, Volker and Razor are still really farmed, and Volker's actually overtaking the Razor now.
He was
We're
very
walking
happy
towards
about
Aghanim's. He has his Midas. Looks like he's gonna try pressure the tower. It's getting pretty low. Beastmaster's here. Nice. He drops Sunstrike.
holding on to it until the snowball comes out.
That was a great snowball save.
I tried to get him after the fact, but very hard to anticipate sometimes. But I liked him holding on to the Sunstrike.
Radiant's
I think they
middle
knew
tower is under attack.
that the Tusk was around there. I'm not sure.
Radiant's
Either way.
middle tower has fallen.
We got the tier 1 tower mid after a disaster team fight here. I'm quite ready to do the same thing again. So try and slow them down both.
Nice.
Radiant structures are fortified.
6k gold lead.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Further and further ahead. Looks like Nyx is gonna go for the armlet build this game. Legion Commander still needs a Blink Dagger, and Bloodseeker is gonna get healed up. That's good. Oh, nice.
Great there. The shot's actually protecting him from lifesteal just a little bit with the Fado.
Oh.
Oh, he's still alive, so it's ASVs. Right away, decent amount of damage stolen here. Sam almost dead. The Sunstrike, a lifestealer. Oh, the sniper and Arthur coming in, still trying to fight. Now with the cold snap on top of him. Still a lot of damage, but he cannot finish off anybody else.
Young Dovahkiin. See
Oh
those axes?
Hey, wait, who killed? Oh, Axis. He got him.
Yeah, he just axed him in the face like Dovahkiin.
Oh man.
Dragonborn.
Fusroda.
That hero was definitely inspired by the Elder Scrolls. There's no way. There's no way, man.
Kind of makes me want to play Skyrim again.
Yeah. Next Elder Scrolls was actually announced at E3. I'm excited for that.
Oh, me too. Gonna play the
great.
shit out of that.
Beastmaster.
Sam, I'll just play Skyrim on Alexa in the meantime. It's gonna be fun. You've seen that ad? Oh, that
Yeah,
joke?
I did see that.
That's hilarious.
See how rich this Windrunner is? Position 4 Windrunner, overtaking the position 1 lifesteal.
Are scanning.
Pretty crazy. That's what happens when you have an 8k gold lead 14 minutes in. It's bound to
Arthur.
happen.
Oh, Arthur. Someone's gonna get roared here, but maybe not.
Oh, they saw that ward. Pigs it out.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Easy snag.
Defensive ward here. Oh no, aggressive ward from the Dire.
Yeah, they saw it.
It's normally one that you counter at this point in the game, but if they saw it, then we'll be
3
able
gold.
to.
You get more gold for killing wards. Now, it scales. I love that change. It's great.
Well, bit of chip damage onto the tower. Invoker's still doing his thing, so Dot used to Medusa last game, so once again, PBing a little bit, throwing in the Sunstrike every now and again.
Is under attack.
But he's only 1,000 gold away from the axe now. Commander. Oh, does have the Blink Dagger now, I think, coming out on the courier. Some extra initiation potential. We can come up with a Lifestealer, try and... Yeah, there we go. Just TPing bottom, but they're pinging out the Invoker. Very much easier kill here, considering that the rest of them are still down bottom. Blink duel, not gonna win it though. At least you have that. At the same time, down bottom, they initiate. Snowball safe, but also brings 2 people very, very close to the Windrunner and ready for a roar. So nicks around with a cast, the Death Ward. It was supposed to be a save, but now they're both dead.
Yeah, when you snowball like that, it's just a death trap to cast. Witch Doctor was a wonderful pick.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Look, he's maxing Pure Restoration over Cask. That's the strangest thing I've ever seen.
Oh wow. Huh.
Isn't that crazy?
It's very crazy. Especially after you just hailed the cast as being amazing this game.
Yeah.
So it makes someone look like a fool, either you or him.
No, I said like Snowball is. I said it's great. Cask versus Snowball is great.
Yeah.
Then I was like, wait, why isn't it bouncing anymore? And then I look at it and it says 1 level. Like, what the hell? That's the strangest build I've ever seen. But if it works, don't fix it. Like, you know.
Maybe against Bloodseeker, make sure that everyone's full so he doesn't get extra damage. I
Yeah,
don't know.
but even still, I think I'll max Cask over Maledict.
Yeah.
They have plenty of damage. They see the Witch Doctor, the Sentry Ward. They didn't deward the ward yet though.
So connecting this time, still looks prepared. Yeah, I mean, they're not wasting a lot of time, they're just playing 4-man Dota. Well, this Invoker just keeps farming. That's not the Infesto Sam, they see him blink.
Oh, nice!
Did he get the Windrunner? Oh, they just turned us around. The win is Windrunner! And now Lifesteal next to the list is damage being vain. There's no way out for him. And he resigns to his fate. Oh no.
11k gold lead, it's slipping.
This is much more decisive than game number 1 was.
Yeah, they have a lot more like run at you heroes. There's no Medusa this game.
Yeah.
There's no Orc Warden to stop them.
Ooh.
There's no Cook heroes, you know?
Try it again with a
Radiant's
Sunstrike.
bottom tower
Yeah,
is under
the guy's
attack.
been on point with his Sunstrikes this game. It's real great.
He hit every Sunstrike that he should hit and then some.
Radiant's middle tower
I mean,
is
I don't
under
care if
attack.
he misses 1 or 2. Like, he's hit like every one this game.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
His score is 3-2-2.
Perfect.
Can't go wrong with that. But yeah, this Raze is just solo winning the game. He has S and Y going into Lincoln's now. It looks like they're gonna take Roshan, they have Crest, they have tons of damage, Cold Snap comes out. Hawk's coming over to check if they come in contest, and it looks like the Forge Spirit will scout them out this fall.
So this is smoke. We saw it coming a mile away.
Yeah,
Going for approach.
is that dead Windrunner? Oh. Level 1 Rupture. Oh, level 2 Rupture. No, that is level 1 Rupture, he skipped it. I thought that was low damage.
Oh, there's the roar. Lifesteal, nicely countered. Over there as well, Sunstrike off the mark. Raze in the middle of all of that gets dueled. Nice tornado though. Should drop that now. In fact, he's just gonna win. He's still a lot of damage. Make that happen. Absolute disaster. They're gonna run down Tyconris. There's no way he survives this, right? There we go.
Radiant's middle tower
Yeah, I don't know. Other teams would call GG at this point, I'm pretty sure. Not the Indian teams. They never call GG.
Never give up. Live your life like a Kamehameha.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Okay.
Don't stop until it's done.
Never heard that one before.
Yeah, that's what Neff tells me. That's what my coach tells me.
Alright. That must be right then.
That advice, I'm rank 300. Live your life like a Kamehameha. Anyway, there we go. Nice 20 though. Oh!
Snowball trying to kill down Flame, but even with the punch, the heal's coming in big right now. It's coming in big. The body blocks.
So much stolen
He
damage.
wants him, but he can't get him. Oh.
This lifestealer can't do anything, man. He has literally minus damage. I think also if you have minus damage and you have lifesteal and you hit someone, you lose health.
What?
Yeah, if you have lifesteal and you have minus damage and you hit something, you actually lose health. Give them health. I'm not even kidding. That's the way Dota's go.
I want to test it out now. It'd be hilarious. I mean, there's a lot of people that say, hey, yeah, you should be healing people if you hit them with minus health. But that's the next best thing.
Raw just wastes his entire rage duration. It looks like Bloodseeker is gonna come in with max first.
There's the cask.
Yeah, level 2 cask. It's game winning. See more kills anyway. Nice rupture comes out. No windrunner.
He's dead now.
Yeah, nice pick. Like they're pinging him. They're mad. They're mad. They're like flaming it because he doesn't have cask.
Yeah, if there was a level 3 cask, Windrunner would have had enough time to get double shackle off and they could have killed him.
Yeah.
That's not to be.
We know who's getting kicked. Bloodseeker is very farm now though. Yeah, this is a blade mail. It's gonna do some damage. I just need to get Lincolns or something. This Raze is just owning them with static link. Likes too. Like watch this. You see her again. Oh.
Getting in overall on site. It's on cooldown anyway for 10
Dire's
seconds.
top tower is under attack.
Looks like Legion's going blade mail too.
They're so powerful right now. It's not just the Raze, it's also the Beastmaster. I mean, Solar Crest and Vanguard, not killing him or anyone who's putting that Solar Crest on. Not killing Windrunner with Windrun. I mean, you're not killing Witch Doctor because of 3 points up with Wound Restoration, evidently.
Radiant are scanning.
Invoker, he's an Aghanim Scepter, and he's going for Lincoln Sphere himself. Very rough game. About to have the Blade Mail on Legion Command as well, though, so if you can basically use the damage of the other team against them, that's the one way until maybe turn this around. That and Reckoning perhaps overextending a little bit, but doesn't look like they want to right now. They're just looking to finish off the last remaining T2 tower and open up the entire high ground, but this is an interesting move here. I think this has been scattered out though. There's plenty of wards in this area for the Dire side. And the Fatal once again taking up the Rupture. Starting to be fine. Get some help. Arthur still spamming his own spells.
If they don't get this Roshan, they're gonna lose. Like, if they can't contest this Roshan, then they lose anyway. Like, they have to contest this. If they get Roshan on Dire, the game is just over.
They can stop it. There it is. He just snatched actually by Dodge, so Raiden get the last hit.
Nice.
That's something, but Sam.
Nice
little double.
Look at that Macropie, man. Oh my god!
You did it, man. Didn't get a chance to. Windrun almost died to that blood right.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's good.
And being healed up, there's clarity going on Witch Doctor too, so.
Yeah, what do you know about the 2-3-3 Witch Doctor build? Apparently nothing.
Working for them.
Not enough. We'll need a miracle for Radiant. 15k gold behind. We'll need some major overextensions by Diet. We'll need to do this like perfectly coordinated with the duels. Invoker has Aegis, so he's not really a dual target. They just burst this Razor.
Yeah, on the Macropine 5 in
Razor is their damage. They need to burst Razor.
Oh, Well, they're all sitting together for an overwhelming odds, so that would be a good start, but realize the two, so splitting out off.
What was that range creep doing?
I don't know.
The range creep was late as hell. I think it got like stuck in the trees.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Oh. Is he stuck?
Nice.
Nice.
Duel
There we
on
go.
Razor.
Dust in the
Oh,
razor.
turn this around, but they still win it. They still win it. Now Dot's gonna be on him to do the damage.
now
Oh,
they
he's
can
the
fight.
blow. That's Aegis down.
They have no more damage. They can win this fight. Razor's their only damage. This is what I was talking about with the miracle team fight. This is wonderful. Truly Subarashi. Just like that. That's a 3k gold to Radiant. Even a bit more? Let's see the gold swing and the thing. That was absolutely like perfectly coordinated team fight like I was saying they needed. It's real good.
4k swing about.
Razor just a
6K
little bit too far
experience.
out. He underestimated the enemy team.
Yeah.
Team's like damage output. He was standing way too far out. Boca had to be the one hitting the tower. Why does it? Anyway, yeah, they got 5k gold from that. No, 6k gold swing. For that one fight, and there's no Aegis on the map either. So what they need to do now is they need to smoke with Lifestealer and Fest, and they need to just keep fighting this Invoker or Razor. Just keep killing them. Like smoke on the Legion and the Blood and Tusk, and like show Jakiro in another lane. They don't need the Jakiro. If they show Jakiro mid, then they'll get overconfident. They're like, alright, we see Jakiro there, his team's probably with him.
Yeah.
Something like that. Maybe show Tusk as well. They just need to smoke, like right now. They need to find picks before they go down a lane.
Looks like they're a little bit slow and or way too scared while sitting inside the fountain or at their own base. It's
Yeah,
a Invoker now, and Razor's also looking to build one.
yeah, it's an issue. Need to find the Razor before he completes it.
I mean, that same play is gonna get harder, even if just Invoker is quick enough to transfer it over. Because then that, I don't think the duel came out all that instantly. It was like half a second or so. They could have reacted.
Well, look like see some fights. No.
Just doesn't catch him. So, flying up on the high ground, but that's some feet.
Nice. They need more things like that. Like they need to keep getting this LC damage because LC can like solo kill Invoker if she gets enough damage. She's already going halberd. But like that's what they need. Stuff like that. They need smoke. They can definitely win this game. It's like game winning that they killed them with that Roshan.
Yeah.
Under attack.
I hope some dreams alive. Yes. Oh god. This hasn't changed though, apparently.
Uh-oh.
Not
Cal.
still having some issues.
Calais.
So, Reckoning. I mean, do you just have to wait for Lincolns and then go for a similar play and just trust on the ability to dodge a duel?
Shreckening.
Or do you need BKBs and stuff like that as well?
I think that they just need Lincolns and they need to position themselves correctly and then goes 5 down a lane and I think they'll be fine like that. Last time what happened wrong is that Razor was too far out of position. He didn't even have Lincoln, so like any defensive item, so he just kind of gets blown up. Like I don't even think that yeah, I don't know if he got Glimmet. I don't think he did. I think Witch Doctor didn't have it.
He was just relying on the Beastmaster roll to just bail him out. He
Yeah.
used it on the, I think, yeah, he used it on Lifestealer. Was pushed away the Legion Commander, but they still had enough damage to bring him down.
Yeah, Razor's their primary damage right now, so I just gotta kill the Razor. He's also like the one shutting down the Nikes every fight, so if there's no static link in a fight, then Nikes is just gonna go ham.
Yep.
Surely they must realize that, and they need to keep smoking and delaying this, because right now, this is the time when Razor's weak, right? He just don't have Lincolns, he's vulnerable. They're all split up because like they all want to get items.
Yep.
Razor's like, okay, I need my item. Everyone's split up. Like when they're showing in a lane, Razor showing? No, Razor is not showing mid. My bad. But he's about to be, I think. But yeah, they're all split up.
Yeah.
But they need to go with smokes. Look at the net worth chart as well. Bloodseeker's slowly catching up as well. Bloodseeker's very nice damage. He's almost completed Radiance. It's going to be useful. I don't know if Radiance is the item. I feel like he needs BKB or Lincoln's here. We'll see what happens. It's just, even with Radiance, he still kind of just dies to Tornado. Like Ice Wall or Tornado Meteor or Tornado anything. Shackle Shot. He just kind of dies. He's also not using Midas for some reason. Right, there we go.
We'll put that to use. I mean, Radiance will be helpful just trying to dodge some of these right clicks.
Radiant's bottom shrine.
Just if you do survive, you can try and start burning people down. Will be offset to some degree by the Witch Doctor, but if it doesn't, then you get yourself bigger and better.
They have smoke? No. Looks like they're not gonna smoke.
So,
Radiant
buy any
scanning.
smokes.
No,
Did
they're
they
just
even
not
smoke this
smoke.
game? I'm not sure.
Yeah, they did. They smoked towards Roche
Oh yeah, right.
when they wanted to contest it. They're just not using them now. I don't know why. They must be scared.
Well,
Looks like they're all gonna go top now because Razor has pretty much almost has his Lincoln Sphere.
he's one in the creep camp having a goal.
Radiant's
This is up
top
that
shrine
field.
is
Oh, you
under
can just get the
attack.
shrine. That also works.
Yeah.
There'll be Lincoln's coming out. Route of travel for the Invoker already on the way. He can rejoin his team
Dire are
ASAP
scanning.
while farming the jungle right now, so...
Radiant's top shrine is under attack.
A bit timid though. I don't exactly know where Radiant's up to. They do still have the Cyclone Ward.
Radiant's top
Expected,
shrine
oh, not
has
the Ward, but
fallen.
the Hawk. Same thing. But there we go, Blink duel. Time here on the Windrunner. Windrunner, is it? Yeah. Won't quite find a dual win, but now Arthur coming in. That's a lot of right clicks on the flame. He's down 7. Actually dying in return here, despite the default, despite everything. So now they call the retreat, but so much burst. Arthur, someone finds himself a double kill.
Nice.
Razor and Volker just not willing to play it fight them at all.
Yeah. Not too much of a gold swing because both cores have the most net worth on Dire. They didn't die, so not much of a gold swing.
What do you want to see from this Invoker now? Because he's by far the biggest net worth on the field.
Octarine. Shiva's is good too. Anything control. Makes him use his spells more. They don't have BKBs.
Yeah. They have to get into a position where they can actually use that too effectively.
He's going BKB, but I don't think he needs BKB.
I don't know with these blade mails. I don't know if they just want
is
to.
the better, for
Okay.
sure.
Oh, let's see if he, or when he gets the next item. Now this is smoke up actually from the rest of his team. Fade a little bit further behind, but look at this positioning here. Fuck nuts. It's farming up the jungle, but they don't quite realize it just yet. Don't have the Hawk going in that direction, and they also don't realize that they're being scouted out themselves by this Observer Ward. No gem or anything, or macro books from the Beastmaster as he went for this different build. Kind of poking and prodding. And top lane, alright, Dot looking for Tychondra
nice.
is trying to blink to the side as Sun strikes off the mark.
It's fine.
Space created.
See, they're gonna try going top again. See if they throw. They have nice vision, I guess. They have a nice ward on Dire. Radiant doesn't have much vision. They have a ward top. Doesn't really show anything at all. That shows people who TP in.
Yeah. It's just the wall to get down because you don't have a chance to get anything else. This is the
Next
third Lincoln
Roshan.
sphere of the game. Holy hell!
Next Rosh is up. We'll see it. This is the next timing. They need to not screw it up this time. With bad positioning. There's also a DD bottom. Let's see if Invoker scouts that one out.
Looks like he's on the way. Oh no, not that way. Ah!
He
Oh.
missed it.
He's still just farming. He doesn't care about Roche. They're supposed to hit more creeps.
Hmm.
Oh man.
He definitely needs to be the...
Taking a little while longer without him.
He sees the DD now.
Double damage.
Start walking over, but no, he's gonna hit creeps. Just you wait. He's like struggling with himself. He's walking up. Oh yeah, I want to farm, but
Scanning.
this team is yelling at him. No, dude, come to fight. It's taking forever, and as a result, there's plenty of time for D9 to smoke up and actually walk in. He breaks the smoke. Yeah, very good positioning behind the trees. To get A just for AST. Oh. That's right, just for scouting the shackle. Off the
She
mark.
landed one this game.
2 or 3 at least. Out of like the 20 or so that she threw.
30, least. 40 maybe.
I mean, at this point, it's, unless the fight's starting and you just miss one that you should land, it's just whatever.
Let's see what happens. This Legion Commander's really underformed. Still not even completed Halberd. What? They're not even giving her the farm. She really needs it real bad. She can't even break Lincolns. How's she gonna duel anyone? What are they expecting? Right, he
Try and
breaks
chip
it.
away at it.
Looks like the Aegis is on Razor though, so...
Yeah.
I have to go on the Invoker this time.
Focus somewhere else entirely.
He's bottom.
Hello, split push, Alacrity, Fort Spirit. Pretty powerful.
Yeah, it's alright.
Radiant's bottom tower is
Look at
under
this
attack.
soft damage done to the tower.
They're getting
More than that.
runes.
I'll take that.
That's what I said now, 110 times 4 for everybody.
God,
That's crazy.
Yeah, it really is.
Alright, so... Can they just commit to the split push, or
Visibility.
is there gonna be a point where it's gonna get easier for them, for D9 to fight? Let BKB now on Bloodseeker. Then eventually have Halberd on Legion.
Oh, kill the Hawk. Punch that.
Oh, there we go. Aghanim stepped on Razor.
That'll work.
It's an extra push right there. And, oh,
What?
BKB forced. What?
Chinese BKB.
Yeah, the fat finger.
Oh no, this is really bad now. They can actually just go. Doesn't matter. They have Vegas. Oh no, he has 2 Lincolns as well.
It's one. Second one can be broken in a couple of seconds, but he's already out. Meanwhile, down bottom, again, 4th builds. This time extra catapults with the Alacrity. Even better, but the Glyph will delay this a little bit more. Tornado. Try and keep them away from killing these siege creeps, but can't really do that to the Lifestealer. But the tower is still gonna die. Or is it? That's right. This Lifestealer getting close enough himself. The Sunstrike, he's walking into it, but only just, not enough.
Radiant's bottom tower
Tower's still going down as Invoker's just soloing that. Shackle will connect, keep the Bloodseeker away. Therefore, the roar just after they press the attack. Cast start a bounce, but all that they're doing is just buying space. Get the objectives down. Nice little ice pop there onto the Razor, and with the Lincolns. Beautiful Shackle. Keep them away from the duel.
First time for everything.
It's death by 1,000 cuts right now.
Yeah.
Another 8 Razor ultimate available. Then we'll get rid of this many.
Radiant's
Close
top
range. There it is. Blink. Blink and seize the duel forward. Just frustration at this point. They might get the Beastmaster. That's what Cataclysm is even on time to Light Stealer. They still finish that kill. ISD still fighting, but might lose his Aegis right here. Kind of quite rightly, Arthur. He'll just take out the damage over time, but he's gonna come right back. Meanwhile, down bottom, Dot is finishing off the Megas. Or close enough to it. Still in range back standing between them right now. Up in the top lane, so... Reckoning, they can back off now, but they can also might as well commit to it with the Alacrity and Razor. A couple more right clicks.
Oh, he has so many icons.
Out. They really want it right now. They really do. And they're gonna get it.
Yeah.
Cool. Available now, but just a second too late. There was no Lincolns and Invoker.
Forge Spirits. Oh.
There we go. What's good? Alacrity in 5.
Don't strike it. Do it.
It doesn't work.
Oh no. Please, Witch Dog, let us run it.
There we go.
Oh.
Get the Razor. Dot actually wrapped it up. He might die too.
No, he's pro.
Oh, what? No way. Oh no. They forced off him, trying to kill him with the rest of the Rupture. It was just barely not enough damage.
That was his Windrunner who did that, dude.
What? Oh, what?
Yeah, well, you know.
Right. Questionable.
That guy wants to lose.
I don't think you can lose at this point, can you?
No.
You have Radiance, but that's really bad against Mega Creeps.
Visibility.
It's not that bad. It's just not ideal. It's okay. So
It's
like,
Macropire, dude.
look at that Macropire. Yeah, Macropire. They're really bad against Mega Creeps. Their whole entire lineup is. They're all single target. Oh, he's dead.
Oh, it's Cataclysm. Ouch.
Cataclysm's so good. I love it.
It's both of them hit. It's 1200 pure damage.
Yeah. Nice game.
Alright, yeah, he does not buy back. This is pretty over. Oh, it's Halbert though, but he can't get the door locked in the cask. No. Come back to right base, he's well coming back off cooldown. He's seeing a little bit of damage there from a Bloodseeker. He's punt. Oh, okay! That's one way to get a kill.
Bloodstuka blade. He has a lot of armor on Invoker, so he's dead. Or not.
That's right. Did you see how the Razor died there? There was Rupture into a Task King. Didn't even realize that he picked up the axe. This combo, like.
That's how they're gonna win the Mega Creep.
Yeah.
Through that.
They're holding on. Again, if there's one thing about Indian teams that I've learned is that they never call GG until the storm's actually about to explode anyway.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that. Never give up.
So
Never
this is
surrender.
whoa.
Oh my!
Available, but they can't get it off. Dot with spells, with the plays, the next level plays if you want.
He needs to definitely
shackle this time off the mark. Get the spell off, but he can't. Raiden sticks him out under the silence.
Oh no! Look at that Macropie mid, man! Oh my god! There's
He's
Chikiro, no!
There's 4 catapults here.
Ah!
It's gonna be very, very dangerous if they don't get rid of them right the hell now.
Well,
Yeah,
is Alacrity one.
But they're all bought back, they're coming in. They want to end this now. All the spells in the world, but all
Missed
of them
all.
miss.
Doesn't matter.
I don't play the Boker, but this is exactly what it would look like. I just mash my buttons and miss all my spells.
There we go. He's gonna kill Bloodseeker now. He has no BKB.
Death Ball coming out to help. Alacrity on the Fort Spirit. Sunstrike.
Needs the tornado.
Duel on the Razor actually.
Oh, he's dead. Or no.
Echo someone misses.
Hit
That's
the
so
pro,
raid.
please.
Just end the game. At this point, it really doesn't matter.
It does, dude. They're gonna win. Look at Bloodseeker.
God. Cast not bouncing Cataclysm though. Oh,
my.
just run away from it. Yeah, I mean, they're all dying. The throne is not. Look at the freaking set of tormentor. Now they figure out, hey, the Beastmaster, he's doing objective-based gaming, but it's too late.
What the hell?
Just want to go back to bed, man. I got up at 6 AM for this shit.
They're gonna win, and you're gonna be pleased about it. Oh, look at that snowball! Oh my god! Jesus!
Kick on the Lincolns.
Never give up, never surrender. Live your life like Kamehameha. They heard me.
You could have just right-clicked the freaking throne.
Oh man, no.
So tilted.
That throne.
Yeah. Now it's not a throne, it's throwing. Get it? Throw. Game is
Yeah,
thrown.
dude. I like the throw.
Yeah.
I throw a lot as well.
Just thrown and thrown sounds the same.
Roshan is up.
Yeah, they're gonna take a Roche fight, they're gonna muck it up. And then Radiant's gonna win. I see it coming. Alternatively, they're gonna take a Roche fight, Radiant's gonna win the fight, but then Mega Creeps finish up their base. If they didn't pay attention. It's like Alliance!
Yeah, that game was hilarious. What the hell?
Yeah. It happens sometimes, right? You're tunnel visioning.
Did Alliance not get through the opens because of that?
Through the first, yeah, that was the finals.
How about the second opens? Did they get through that?
Yeah.
They did?
Still in the close qualifiers, yeah.
Nice.
Need it through. He just used refresh shot.
Yeah, that's gonna be good. You put that on the Razor and then it can hit the front with the double lag in it. Bolt. Sounds good. Literally just run the, like, I wanna see it. I wanna see him do it. He used to persist through Aegis ages ago. Pick up the shot. Razor! Nice, they're giving it. They're giving it him. They're giving it him.
Giving it him? Giving it him? Now? No? Not
Hello?
now.
He's asking for it. You know he is. He has an open inventory slot. He's like, give it me, you idiot.
No, I need double focus fire.
He's
Oh,
pinging
double
now.
shackles, so I have 1.5 second stun time between my 2 minutes shackles. Or something, I don't know.
Oh my
But it's actually
god.
dead. That's the first ultimate down, too.
You forgot to ground me.
Not gonna hit anything. Sam might still die with the Maldic. Yeah, he's just gonna blow the
Dude,
faces.
she just refreshed her.
Throws back up to half health again. ASD is down.
Oh my god.
Actually gonna throw this game.
Look at how fast he is. Gas, gas, gas.
Gonna step on the gas tonight.
You see how fast he was moving? He was moving at like 1,000 move speed, maybe more. Dude, the throne's under attack! The throne! The throne! Ah! Oh, they're kicking it away! They almost lost the... Let's be very careful.
I swear, if they end up winning this game, it's gonna lose it.
The game 3?
Gonna fucking lose it. Reckon esports are supposed to be immortal, half of them, right? It's supposed to be able to nip this in the butt against some Asians.
Yeah, well apparently not. I told you earlier that in Team Dota it's different. It looks like they're gonna win anyway. Look at the creeps coming in at the top. Alright, never mind. They're going down mid. They're gonna do it.
I mean, that's the hardest. That's the most stupid part. If they're gonna win, then it's gonna be in like 30 minutes or so. It's gonna have to sit here for a while. It just depends on how much Reckoning wants to feed them.
Dire's structures are fortified.
So
Might get the first tower of the game soon.
Congratulations.
Maybe not though. Arthur and Essikas bouncing once.
Oh, he's
Comes
dead.
out into TP. Did have enough damage? They do.
Radiant's ancient
He does
no
not buy
buyback.
back. Alright.
Alright,
Maybe
so-
we can
Over.
win now.
It's GG.
Get the ultimate going. Can just straight up charge in. Invoker
Yeah,
back in
right.
5 seconds to the TP.
Here we go. Raze is
Fine,
getting
fine,
another kill. This should secure them the game if he gets him. Although he does have buyback. Yeah, he's gonna buyback straight away.
What's his buyback? No, that's the last one.
Oh, you could just straight up die again.
Why not? What you gonna do?
Knights is 25. They roll the Legion and hit the
Looks like
front
the
one.
agent.
Oh no.
Legion with the duel! After that Beastmaster. Cataclysm though! BAM!
Oh,
That's a lot of damage. They're all hitting the throne, finally!
GG.
Well played.
Can you imagine if this actually went to a game 3? You would have lost your mind.
I would have. I so would have lost it.
I wish it went to a game 3. That would have been really funny if they won that.
Funniest part for you would have been my reaction on first show.
Yeah, anyway, congratulations to Reckoning Esports on that win. This best of 3. Very well played. A little throwy.
Yeah, like
A little cleaner.
I'm not convinced they took that last bit seriously. Like they know they won the game. They just I mean, like they could have ended it in like 2 team fights before, but they just hit
More
heroes instead of
discipline.
hitting the throne when they had the chance. So yeah, like apart from that, yeah, played very well. Certainly a deserved victory here up against Team D9, and that's it. We're officially done with half our tour here. Cobx Masters Phase 1. Next up will be Chennai at June 3rd. So, for that, there's going to be more esports later today as well at 3 p.m. Will be the standard time. So there will be CSGO, the CSGO time. So, for us today, thank you guys very much for watching.